Hey, Colabcoaching yet again to share some wise words of wisdom for the week. It is a brand new series, brand new. So excited to get into this series. Last series was about talking about different topics within the idea of comparisons. So I wanted to expand on that, but I wanted to bring it to relationships. So here we are. The question slash thought I have for you this week is, who are you comparing your relationships to? And this is the comparison of relationship series. So let's get started. Comparing is not bad. I don't want to start a idea and a mindset that comparing yourself to other people or relationships is bad. But it is a slippery slope. It can be a blessing or a curse depending on how you use that comparison trait. Because when we get into relationships, we want our relationships to be defined on a solid foundation, right? We wanted to make sure that it's solidified to the point that nothing can shake it, nothing can stir it up, nothing can harm it, and it continues to grow upwards. But when you compare yourself to other relationships, you tend to make your relationships grow sideways and it starts spreading out this way because we're comparing to this relationship to that relationship, what we see, what we don't see, what they look like, what they don't look like. And it's harmful. It's harmful because we lose the substance of what a relationship is all about. Relationship is not just the relationship in itself, but it's the people within the relationship. Let's break that down. So, when you think about relationships, the first thing you think about is, especially let's make it intimate relationships. When you first think about intimate relationships, the first thing you think about is the fact that these individuals are in a solid relationship and they're doing ABC. They're probably financially focusing on things. They are maybe focusing on going on trips. Maybe they have children, things of that nature. We consider it as a unit. But I want us to switch the dynamic. I want us to switch the perspective that there are individuals in the relationship to make the relationship work. And that's what we see in social media. We only see the couples. We only see the things that they do. We only see the things that they have. But the individuals is who you should be comparing, not the specific specific relationship. Because let's say, for example, the one of the people in the relationship, they are always posting, oh, guess what my significant other bought me, guess what, where we're going now. But we're not seeing the dynamics, we're not seeing the conversations, we're not seeing the moments of clarity, or we're not seeing the times when they don't have it all together, or times where they're not talking, or times when they are not expressing themselves the best way. Because in a relationship, me being in a relationship as well, me being married for 3 years, it's not always good days. It's not always happy times, going on vacations 24/7. And if you meet somebody that you ask individually, hey, your relationship is perfect, right? If they say yes, that's not true. They may think it's perfect in their eyes, but there are things that could always still be worked on, because the goal here is longevity, right? The goal here is to work with each other, harmonize with each other, grow within each other, and then eventually you guys are becoming so interconnected that nothing can stop you. You wouldn't even think about stepping out of a relationship because you're so intertwined with that person. You wouldn't care about trying to love someone else or trying to be with someone else because you are so intertwined with that person and you have met that person for you. I'm not saying that soulmates, we could have a whole series about soulmates, but I am saying is that once you make a decision to be in a relationship, you are focusing on the individuals in the relationship to make the unit as the relationship grow upwards. So the thing that people, especially myself, when you first get in a relationship, the misconception is that we got to be like them. Oh, they've been married for X amount of years. We got to follow their blueprint and their template. I'm not saying that's a bad idea, but it can be harmful because let's put it this way. I'm an individual. My wife's an individual. We have different. I have a different personality. She has a different personality. She has different likes. I have different likes. Um, she see things differently. I see things differently. But we come together in the relationship to start something new, to create this relationship. I can't go look in another relationship and say, hey, I want to be like that relationship, because I don't know the individuals in that relationship. I just see the relationship. So I don't know what sacrifices were made, what conversations were had, what conversations are currently going on. Is that person truly loving? Is that person truly faithful? Is that person truly respectful? Is that person truly compassionate with that significant other? I don't know this. So why am I comparing myself to that relationship that I just see? I need to see those traits of that individual in the relationship, because we can all fake it. We could all put up a facade. We could all put up a mask. We could all pretend like things are good, and that's life, to keep going and moving forward. But when you sit down and talk to people, they have a different story. So I want us to remember that comparing, and who you're comparing to, there is nothing wrong with seeing a relationship and saying, hey, I love the way that they talk to each other. I love the way that they listen to each other. I love the way that they are spending time with each other. I love the way that they take care of their children and things of that nature. But dig deeper. Dig deeper. Are they truly who they say they are in the relationship? If they are, as individuals in the relationship, as well as in the relationship, and who they are as individuals outside of the relationship, go ahead, have conversations, compare away. Okay, me and my significant other, we're struggling with this. What can we do to do better? Have you been in that similar situation? Oh, you have. Well, what did you have to do? What did your significant other have to do? How did you guys mend defenses? How did you guys grow and mature and move forward? Those are the type of conversations to have. But don't just jump to social media, see a couple on social media. Don't just jump to seeing a couple in your family, or seeing a couple that you see at church or social gatherings. And you're like, oh, I want to be like them. You don't know what it took for them to get to that point, or you don't know what they're currently dealing with. Just because they're smiling doesn't mean that they're happy. Simple as that. So I didn't want to bring it down, but we have to be realistic about some of these stuff, because it's quick to compare. We are so quick to compare. It's easy to do that. It's simple to do that. But if you don't take the time to go deeper and talk to those individuals and see exactly what's going on in the relationship, it can hurt you or it can help your relationship, depending on the information that you get. So if you're looking at me and you're like, well, who should I compare my relationships to? Who am I comparing my relationships to? Think about this. If you are comparing your relationships to another person's relationship, I want you to take a step back and dig deeper. I want you to take the time to figure out more about those individuals in the relationship and see if the traits that they exhibit individually is what you want to compare to. Anybody can post a relationship on social media. Anybody could walk around and say their relationship is perfect. But if they are not focusing on what the relationship is all about, if they're not focusing on the best qualities of a relationship, if they're not focusing on who they are as individuals in a relationship, it's not going to be beneficial. It's not going to be beneficial, and it's going to hurt you in the long run, because your comparison is going to destroy who you are as individuals in your relationship. Simple as that. So, to make it even simpler, who you should compare your relationships to, who you should compare your relationships to, and who are you comparing your relationships to. Make sure, if you see a relationship, they may look good, but I want you to take the time to dig deeper and get more information about the individuals in that relationship. Anybody could put a mask on, anyone can say that things are good, until you actually talk to the individuals in that relationship. Not to say that they're not doing what they need to do in a relationship, but compare the traits within the individuals, not the relationship in the whole. You don't know how long it took them to get there, or you don't know how they are dealing with their current relationship, whether it's good or not. We don't know. But you can talk to those individuals within a relationship. Compare those traits that they have that are benefiting the relation that's benefiting their relationship, or let go of the traits that you are exhibiting that they are doing, and you know it's not helping the relationship. Simple as that. So if you're struggling with this, message me. Comparison is a wild thing. It could be a blessing or a curse depending on how you use it. So go to my website, yourcolabcoach.com, fill out that relationship checklist. Fill out that relationship checklist to figure out if we're a good fit for each other. Also, sign up for that free 15-minute coaching session to see if you think we are a good match for each other as far as me being your coach. Facebook Colab Coaching, Instagram Colab Coaching, on my series and on my videos. The series from last 4 weeks, and all my previous series are on YouTube, COLAB Coaching. Also, I have a wonderful, amazing book, Fresh Eyes, Solve Problems Easier, The Self-Love Relationship Journey. It's on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, and it's on Dorrance Publishing. It's also on Lantern Audio on all major audiobook sections. You can find it and tell me what you think. Leave a review, and thank you so much for listening and watching. Share this, share the book, and we'll talk soon. Bye.